Ahmed sat on a pile of colorful toys, his face in a deep frown. "I'm bored," he grumbled. "Ali has a new red car with flashing lights. Mine are all old." His grandmother, Fatima, looked over her spectacles. "But you have a blue car that makes a vroom sound and a whole castle of blocks, my dear Ahmed." At dinner, Ahmed pushed his plate away. "Lentils again. I wish we had pizza like the family next door." His mother, Amina, sighed softly. That evening, Amina took Ahmed's hand. "My son," she said, her voice serious, "your complaining heart is like a welcome mat for something very dangerous. I must tell you the story of Shukara." "Shukara is a jinn," she began, her voice a low whisper. "A creature born from shadows and fed by unhappiness. It has no skin, only dried, cracked earth over a frame of bones. Its teeth are long, sharp splinters of obsidian, made for crunching the bones of ungrateful children. And its tongue is a black, forked serpent, lapping up the blood of complainers. It hunts at night, sniffing the air not for smells, but for the sour scent of grumbling and whining. When it finds a child who is never thankful, it rejoices. Shukara snatches them from their beds and takes them to its lair, a dark cave dripping with the tears of 1,000 captured children. It puts them in cages made of their own sorrow. The more a child complains in the cage, the stronger the bars become, and the more delicious the child smells to Shukara. The only way to break the cage and starve the jinn is to say, Shukar, to thank Allah for what you have. But of course, his mother finished, stroking his hair, the children it chooses can never do that. Their hearts have forgotten how. Ahmed just rolled his eyes. It's just a silly story. He went to bed, grumbling that his pillow was too flat. In the deepest dark of the night, a foul smell like old graves filled Ahmed's room. The shadows in the corner twisted and grew, stretching into a tall, impossibly thin shape. 2 red embers ignited in the darkness. A long, bony hand, cold as stone, clamped over Ahmed's mouth. He was lifted from his bed as if he weighed nothing at all and pulled into the suffocating, silent darkness. Ahmed awoke with a jolt. He was on a cold, damp stone floor. Twisted, thorny bars surrounded him. He was in a cage. "This cage is cold," he cried. "It's dark and smelly in here. I want my bed." "More," the jinn rasped, its voice like dry leaves skittering across pavement. "Your complaints are like honey to me. They make your bones sweet." With every grumble from Ahmed, the jinn seemed to grow larger and more solid. In the morning, Amina entered Ahmed's room and found the bed empty. A cold dread filled her heart. She saw the window wide open and smelled the faint, foul scent of sorrow. She knew Shukara had come. But Amina did not despair. She fell to her knees, not in defeat, but in prayer. She closed her eyes and poured all of her love for her son into her words to Allah. "Oh, most merciful," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. "Save my son. Do not just save his body from the monster," she prayed. "Save his heart from the sickness of ingratitude. Open his eyes, not to the darkness of the cage, but to the light of your blessings. Teach him to say, Shukar." In the cold, dark cave, a strange warmth bloomed in Ahmed's chest. His mother's love, carried on her prayer, had found him. He stopped complaining. He thought of his warm bed, his grandmother's stories, his mother's kiss. From the bottom of his heart, a new feeling rose. "For my mother's prayer," he whispered. "Shukar, ya Allah, thank you, even for this cage." The moment the words left his lips, the cage bars glowed white-hot and vanished. Shukara shrieked, a terrible, piercing sound. The gratitude was poison to it. The jinn dissolved like smoke in the wind, and Ahmed found himself back in his own bed. He leaped up and ran to his mother, burying his face in her arms. "Thank you," he cried. "Thank you for everything."